Good morning, students. So today's our topic is election, the code of conduct. So when the chief election commissioner conduct the elections, he release the code of conduct. So what is code of conduct? It is nothing but a rules and regulations framed by the election commission to conduct the elections. At the same time, so this code of conduct must and should be followed by the contesters, not only the contesters, so all the even all the voters must and should follow the code of conduct. So what is this code of conduct? So according to this code of conduct, the contestant, the political parties should not motivate in the form of the caste or creed or religion to get the votes. So the no political party should give the cash or any gift to the voters to get the votes from the voters. So the no political party should arrange uh, their personal vehicles to bring the voters from their homes to polling booths. So no political party should supply the alcohol or liquor. No political party should use the uh, misbehavior or unparliamentary language to address the people against any other party. They should not criticize the other political parties about of their personal life. So they should not use the religion to get the votes from the particular group of people. So these all are comes under the code of conduct. If any political party violate this code of conduct, the chief election commissioner so should uh, abolish that political party. So the conducting rallies and public gathering. So the conducting rallies. So prior the when the political party going to conduct the rallies, so it should take prior permission from the police station. Without taking prior permission from the police station, so no political party should conduct the rallies or public gatherings. So before taking the permission from the police station, so they should so what the place they are going to gather the public. So if is that place is any complicated issues, so they have to observe that, then they take permission, prior permission from the police or MRO or MDO or police stations. So and also they should take the prior permission to use the loudspeakers in that public gatherings or public meetings. So on the day of polling, the polling personnel should arrange the polling booths to conduct the elections. So before 48 hours of the polling day, so they should not advertise. They should not advertise. So they are only eligible to advertise from door to door only. So on the day of polling, so they should not arrange their personal vehicle to bring the voters from their homes to polling booths. So the no political party leaders could gather at polling booth centers below the 100 meters of the area. So below 100 meters of the area at polling booth, no political party symbol should be displayed. So inside the polling booth, there are the political party agents are there. So the polling personnel should give the identity card to these political parties agents for the purpose of to conduct the fair and smooth and fair manner of the elections. So this is on the day of the polling. So ruling party at the time of elections. So at the time of the elections, the ruling party should not use the government vehicles for the purpose of to advertise the their party. So this ruling party should not be used the bureaucracy for the purpose of to gain the votes from the voters. So they should not use the government vehicles. They should not use the government officials. So these are the ruling party at the time of the elections. So conduct of elections at various levels. So at the state, the Chief Election Commissioner of India should appoint the Chief Election Officer at the state level by consulting the Governor of the state. So he must and should be a senior most IAS officer. So this post doesn't have the constitutional authority. So the Chief Election Officer so is at the state level, and at district level at the district collector act as the chief election officer, and at a constituency level the returning officer act as the uh, election officer. So these returning officer receives the nominations from the political parties and scrutinize the nominations and finalize the nominations, and the final list of the contestants list names and symbols should be entered into the EVMs to conduct the elections through electronic system. So here the party candidate. So if a candidate belongs to a political party, that party contester is called as the party candidate. If any person contesting without independently, that candidate is called the independent candidate. Thank you.